This Zenyatta will not die. So let's get a bit closer and see exactly what's happening. Oh, I see. So this is how it is. So what's going on here? Well, like a lot of other games, Overwatch will have different quality versions of different models. A very common practice in gaming is to have the lower quality version of the model be used at far distances where the player doesn't need all the detail, and then use the higher quality version when the player is up close. And most of the time, this works completely fine, except in this one particular instance, Blizzard has managed to fuck it up, and the lower quality version of the model for this particular prop is smaller than the higher quality version. You can see it very obviously when I step back and forth between the range that it loads the different versions. You can just see the container just magically expand. However, even when the lower quality version of the model is being used, which is smaller, the hit detection is still being done for the larger model, which is why this Zenyatta will not die, because the game still thinks that the larger version of the model is there and is calculating hit detection appropriately. So we can actually exploit this and get some free wall hacks by just changing our graphics quality to medium or lower, as this will use the lower quality model that is smaller at all times. And this isn't the only spot on the map where this happens. This same problem happens everywhere where this particular prop is used. There are 4 other locations on first point of Junkertown where this same container prop is used. The container here doesn't have any impact on gameplay as the larger model just extends into the wall. This other prop here is way too close to spawn to ever have an impact on anything. However, inside this room, there are 2 versions of this prop, and one of these actually sticks out into the room. So if you were to hide behind this part of the prop thinking that you were hidden, well, you're actually not. Anyone with low graphics settings can see right through the prop and see you standing there. They still can't kill you though, but they will know that you're hiding there. Now you may be wondering what the intended size of this prop is. Is it meant to always be the smaller version, or is it meant to always be the larger version? And the answer to that is I have no idea. The game uses the hitbox for the larger one at all times, so you would think that that would be the intended size and that the smaller ones were a mistake. However, if you look at where a lot of the smaller versions of these props are, they line up perfectly with the environment. And then when you switch over to the larger versions, the props will now clip inside of walls. You can see it very clearly with the other prop in the room that extends into the wall, because if you go over to the stairs, you can actually see through them and see the end of the props clipping through the wall. But what if I told you there was more? Because this same prop is used again on third point of Junkertown, except orientated in a vertical fashion and with some add-ons to make it unique to theme that area of the map. But it still uses the same exact prop as a base, so it still has the same exact problem, and that is these 2 pillars on third. For this one, the larger version of the prop extends into the ground, so it doesn't have any impact on gameplay. However, for the other prop, it extends upwards into the air, meaning that if you were to pick a sniper like Widowmaker, basically only Widowmaker can get anything at all out of it, and stand way back here, you can actually see through and get a bit of a view onto the center platform of the map. And on higher graphic settings, you wouldn't be able to see this at all because the top of the prop would be in the way. And you can kind of take advantage of this both on attack and defense, but this isn't as important as the props on first point. The ones on first point are actually used pretty often as cover, so knowing that people on low graphic settings can see you if you otherwise thought that you were completely hidden is pretty important to know about. But this is just way too weird and small of a gap for you to really take advantage of. You have to play the weirdest angles possible as Widowmaker, and even then, you can't even fire through it. You would still have to walk to the side and peek, but you could get information at least. So yeah, that's it for this video. This glitch may exist for other props on other maps, but this is the only one that I know about right now at least. So yeah, until next time, see ya. Hopefully this gets patched soon.